Hello darkness, my old friend. This weekend we fall back and daylight saving time ends on Sunday morning, bringing us an extra hour of sleep, but now we live in darkness. Our clocks will change again next spring, leaving many to wonder why we do all of this springing forward and falling back. Yes, as you get older, you will pose that question to yourself in the darkness of night, in the darkness of morning as you're taking your kid to school. Here is the ever-present and the ubiquitous answer man, Jerry Carnes.
To some, it's an extra ray of sunshine. To others, it's an inconvenience and a disruption to their sleep.
Does that mean I lose an hour or gain an hour?
Every year we spring forward and then fall back. And those who don't like all the falling and springing ask, why do we observe daylight saving time? Many credit Benjamin Franklin with coming up with the idea, although some say it was an entomologist from New Zealand who wanted more evening hours to hunt bugs. Congress passed the Act to Save Daylight in 1918. It went away for a while, then made a comeback. There are two main reasons for it. In the spring and summer, there is more daylight. Daylight saving time shifts an added hour of daylight to the evenings when more people are active. On July 4th here in Atlanta, the sun sets a little before 9 p.m. Without daylight saving, it would be 8 o'clock. The second big reason is to help us save energy. A federal study claims people spend more time outside during daylight saving time and therefore burn less electricity indoors. Still, social media is filled with the rantings of people tired of changing their clocks twice a year.
Well, why do we do it? It's annoying.
It's really hard for us to adjust.
Hawaii and most of Arizona ignore daylight saving time. Florida is looking at going to it all year long. And by the way, it's daylight saving time, not daylight savings.